Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am your host Pratik Anjay, and today I'm going to show you how we can build our own AutoML application, or we can say automatic machine learning application. You can build your own because nowadays many companies are working around to build this AutoML application. For example, in the market you can look for S2. S2 is a company that is building a AutoML application. Even Amazon is there, Google is there. So these companies are building a AutoML application. So what is this AutoML? So AutoML, in the sense, we are automating our machine learning application. Whatever the processes or things we perform during a machine learning thing, we are automating everything. For example, doing a feature engineering, or applying different sort of applications, or doing a predictions. So everything is going to be automated, and we are getting a tool of that, where we need not to write any code, and we can do prediction, or we can do our EDA with just a click of a button. So similarly, you guys can also build your own AutoML application the way I did. So today I'm going to showcase how I build my AutoML application, what are the things it is going to perform. I will showcase you everything. Even I will show you the code, and I'm very happy to build this application because this is super friendly to use. Nowadays, I am simply taking the data set, putting over here, and seeing my results. And I'm very much relaxed and free from writing different sort of code for different sort of data set available into where I have to work on. And so before moving further, what you guys have to do, you have to like and subscribe my channel, show the support to this channel, so that I will be bringing more interactive or more advanced videos in the future. Because if you go into the internet, if you will search for, you will get n numbers of videos related to how you can build or how you can do a machine learning on a data set, but no one is teaching you how you can build the application on top of it. I am showcasing in, if you go to check my playlist, you will find other videos available how I build a machine learning application, and that is very much needed. Because in a scenario, okay, you got the data, you have done your machine learning, but what next? How you can scale it, how you can share it with the other people? You have to build application on top of it. So that is very much essential. So how I have built this application, I have used the Python and Streamlit library for it. And let's begin. Let me show you this application. For that, I am extremely proud that I have built this application. So let's begin with that. Even I have given, if you see the application, it is having two logo. It is saying automated machine learning AutoML. It is having the brief intro I have added over here. What you can do, you will get the data, you will clean the data, you will train your model, if you test your model, and then you improve it. And I have given a security for this application. Only if you put the password, then only you will be able to use this application like a proper application, the way you guys has used any other application where you have to put your login and password. The same way I have built this application. So let me put the password over there. So now you see the things are opening, and if you see, it is asking upload into input CSV file. So, and if you see the next command, again it is saying, what it is showing, it is showing you, please load your data and define target variable first, then pick your options below. So let me load my data. So I'm picking this data, it is loading it. And if you see, the results are coming. If you want to see your data, just click on this view your input data. It is in the process. If you see the running part, it means it is running, it is loading the data, it is populating over here. So if you see, the whole data set is available here. Let me check the count, how many records are available here. It is 54,807. So this is a huge data, and still we are able, or we are managed to upload here, and even we are managed to see properly everything into the data set. So if you see, this data set is containing numeric and categorical features. So I have built this application which by default is able to handle the numeric and categorical features. So let me tell you some of the features that this application can do. For example, this can do EDA, exploratory data analysis. For that, I have used the SwiftWiz library. It can do the cleaning of the data. It will do dealing with numeric and categorical features. For example, because in a machine learning algorithms, you cannot directly put the categorical data. You have to do some sort of conversion on top of it. For example, you can do level encoding, or you can do one hot encoding. So this application by itself, it will do the transformation of categorical data. Again, it will do the feature engineering. You will get the option which feature engineering things you want to perform. It will do the machine learning algorithms. You will get different sort of machine learning algorithms available. You can do the prediction also. You can upload the new file and you can get the predicted result over there. You can also save that result. So I will show you everything. Again, it is asking what is your target variable. So target variable in the sense what I want to predict. In this scenario, I want to predict this is promoted, because this is a HR data and I am getting different sort of variables over here. For example, employee ID, department, reason, education, gender, recruitment, number of training, age, and basis of all these parameter, we need to predict whether the employee is going to promote it or not. So there are many variables or features are available. So let me put my target variable here. So, and I have made this application very user friendly. It will ask you question every time what you want to perform. This is not hard coded, like okay, it will perform in a certain way, the way it is the coding has been done. It is very user friendly and you can perform any task as per your own convenience. So I am writing the target variable over there. It is picking that. So now you have put the target variable. So again, the command is here. Please load your data and define your target variable first, then pick your options below. So you will now get the two options over here, EDA or building a model. It is asking you what you want to do. You want to do EDA of your data, or you want to directly go and build your machine learning models. So let me do first EDA. Let me show you that. So I have clicked on EDA and the application is running. If you see, it is working over here. Once it will stop, we will get our the file, the EDA file over there. And I have used SwiftWiz library. If you don't know how to SwiftWiz library, uh, I have made a video over there in my YouTube channel. You can go and check it over there. Even I will put the link over here in the I button. Please check. That is very important and that is very much demanding nowadays into the market, because this is very simple and quick to use. You have to write just 2-3 lines of code and you will be able to see all sort of EDA available in your data set. Everything. I will show you the report. You will then find it out. Okay, fine. The how the data is showing after the EDA thing. So now it has run through and I believe it has been generated. So yeah, so the file is generated over here. This is the data. If you see employee ID, department, reason, education, gender, recruitment channel, number of training, and the first it is coming as a black. This is our target variable. So this is the SwiftWiz library. You can SwiftWiz library report, or we can say that EDA report, which is showing the distribution uh, or the parameters of each of the variables, how these variables are. For example, you can check max, median, mean, range, idea, everything over there. So you can look for everything. So this was our SwiftWiz library. Now again, I will go back to and show the other part of the application. So let me click on building a model. So let me show you how, what and how this application works for that. After clicking on building a model, let's see what my application is talking to me. So now you will get to more application, what feature engineering you want to perform and which algorithm you want to learn. For example, in the feature engineering section, you will get two options, random forest and chi-square test. As of now, I have given two options over there. I have done the coding for that. So let me pick the chi-square test first, and it is running. So this is basically a feature engineering. It will pick the variables which are most important for predicting the target variable. If you know how this feature engineering works, so it will give you the variables which are contributing to predict my target variables, which are very much essentials. So these are the all variables that has come which are very much essentials, and if you see, it has taken care of the categorical features also. They are all converted into 0 1 the way one hot encoding works. So let me pick the another option, and it is the random forest, and again it is running. So now you are doing your feature engineering, that is a random forest. So again you will get some sort of features that is very much important for your machine learning application, or which is very much relevant for predicting your target variable. So it is running, if you see, because if when it takes some time, it will give you like, yeah, I'm not doing something else, I am running your functions. So it is running over there, because if you see the masses over there running, so now you get the selected features from this feature engineering, that is random forests. So we got the features we are on which we are going to build our machine learning models. Now we are going to pick a algorithm. So you will get n number of options over there. For example, like decision tree, random forest, naive scanning, logistic regression, gradient boosting. You can pick any. For example, I will pick logistic regression. So now it is in the back end, it is running through your data, running through your variables which you have selected from the feature engineering. It is building a model over there, and then it is going to showcase the result or publish the result over here. So you are not writing any code from the starting, you are just selecting your data and clicking a button, and machine is doing everything for you. So now you got the result, model accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, kappa, confusion matrix. Even it is doing cross validation for your data. It is calculating ROC curve for you, and then you will get the option for the prediction also. So for example, I am not satisfied with this result, and I want to look for something different. For example, I want a decision tree model. So let me pick that also. If you see the here the accuracy is 0.916, maybe it will be different for decision tree. So it is running in the back end. Again it is doing the same process, picking all your data and going through and building your data. So now if you see, the model accuracy is 0.88, precision is not very good, recall is also not good, because they are very less. Higher the precision, higher the recall, the good for your model. Again you will get all sort of results, the similar kind of. If I will go for random forest, because random forest works good for all the stuffs, or you want to do some more advanced, you can go for bagging or boosting. That is like one algorithm that we can. So nowadays is very much in demand. People are going directly and doing some bagging and boosting and getting the good result, because it works good for most of the data sets. So we have picked the random forest, we got the result. For example, I want to do some sort of prediction of the data. What I will do, I will just simply select and pick my new data set over there. I will upload it, and the prediction, and you will get the prediction of the data. It will take the model, it will put your data over there, do some prediction, and it will show the result over here. So you are not writing any code, but you are getting all the results. So I believe this application, the way I have built it, is very much helpful for the people who are not good in programming, or who are not very much interested in writing the codes, or a non-programming people who are interested to use data science or machine learning. They can definitely use this application, or can build this type of application to work forward. So now if you see, this is my test data, and if you see, you will get the prediction also here. Again you will have an option to save your data file also. For example, I will just click on that. It is showing how you have to right click, save as, and .csv. So what I will do, save link as, I will put anything abc.csv, and I will, in the download section, I will save it. and I will show you the result also. So if you see, your result is downloaded, your prediction file is over here, and if you want to see, filter it, see how many are promoted, how many are not promoted. 1 means promoted, 0 means not promoted. You will have all the results. So in this application you have not written any code, but you got all the desired output any machine learning model application can give you. And you guys can build your own AutoML application the way I have built. This is very easy. You have to just know Python and Streamlit how to use. This is the whole code that I have written to build this application. These are the all functions for different sort of models or algorithms that I have given over there, and I have incorporated all the coding with the Streamlit library. Because if you are aware of Streamlit library, that is that is new into the market, and that gives you a platform to build your application. You can build any sort of application in a very simplest manner. You have to write a very small number of codes to build your Streamlit application. It doesn't require you to write HTML and CSS codes as the way Flask or Django requires. So that's why I like it very much, because this is super easy to use, and I have not to code many things over here. I have to just know Python, and I have to know how I have to incorporate this Python code with this with my Streamlit libraries. So this is the whole code, and you have seen the application also, the way how good this is working. And it is able, and we are able to put any sort of data over here. It will, if you put numeric data, if you put only categorical data, or if you put mixture of data, it will work. For example, let me upload some different file. Let me show you how this will work. So I will go to my data set. Let me upload this data. So this is the data, and if you see this data, it is having only numeric data. There is no any categorical features. Again, you have to change your target variable. Now see, the whole result has gone. Please enter the correct value, because we have given is promoted, that's why it is showing me a error message. This is also I have coded over there when to give what error messages. Target. So now you got the option feature engineering, pick your algorithms. Let me pick one, feature engineering. So it is doing the cleaning and the feature engineering part also. So you got the features, change your features. If you change the feature engineering thing, pick your algorithms. I want to do decision tree, you will get the result. If you want to do KNN, you will get the result. Again, you will get the option to predict also. Just put your file over there and you will get the prediction. So this was for today. I have shown you how you can also build, like the way I have built, you can also build your AutoML application. You can by using Streamlit, you can deploy it in the Heroku also. There is also a video I have uploaded on my YouTube channel to how you can build your application using Streamlit library. I will put the link over there in this video. Please go and check that also. And I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment on this channel. Put your doubts over there. If you're building your application, put your doubts over here. I will try to answer it, and I will help you to build your own AutoML application. And this is super easy and super what I say, helpful in all the prospect. Because every time you are getting working on different projects, and you are getting different sort of data, and every time you have to write the same kind of coding. But this application, what you have to do, you have to just upload your data set over here, and you will get the results. So I believe this will be very helpful. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and support for this channel. Like this, I will meet you into the next video. For that, till then, thank you, take care, bye bye.